Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I apologize that my room does not look as beautiful as it usually does, even though it really is not beautiful, even when it's not like this. But if you're wondering why this big bed is here, it's because, sorry, I'm trying to point to it, and I totally failed at it. The bed is here because we had someone spend the night here the other night, and we are still trying to figure out if we just want to give it away or sell it. I mean, I'm the one pushing to give it away, but he wants to try and sell it for as little as possible, which is pretty stupid because you could just, you know, give it away. But so that's there for that, and I had just gotten done trying to map out what is going with us and what is being sold, so that when we leave, it's going to be an easy move with no issues. Wishful thinking. But I wanted to do a quick video for you guys today because Saturdays are usually the day that I have the mornings off, which is lovely because I can sleep in. But I've been, you know, noticing a lot of things on Facebook that really probably shouldn't be on Facebook. And I know the first argument everyone goes to consistently is, well, it's their Facebook, they can post what they want. I understand that. But when you post bad things continuously to no end, there needs to be someone that says stop, because no one needs to see that. And if you're wondering what that is, let me just explain to you right now. Okay, so bottom line, there's this girl who lives in this town who has a child with somebody. We have no idea who the daddy is. She's drama. She's been around the block a couple times. She is untrustworthy. She's a bad mother, and I know that from experience. I've seen her physically myself, you know, doing things that she should not be doing. But she's always been a drama queen, and everyone has always told me that to stay away from her because she's up to no good all the time. She's one of those girls who I really was trying to get a relationship with as a friend, because I really don't have that many girlfriends here in this town. Physically don't have a lot of girlfriends in this town. I mean, I have one who I see all the time, Sam. But other than Sam, I don't really have anybody else. And I was under the impression that I was going to be here for a while. So I was trying to make more friends. And I happened to meet her and got to talking with her. And I thought she was actually a very nice person until I added her on Facebook. Actually, she added me on Facebook. I just confirmed it. And that's when my sudden regret just sunk in. It was just, it overtook my entire body. Like, regret. I'm sorry if I play with my hair too much, but it's just... Anyways, I met her physically a couple months ago and got to talking with her about different things, and relationships were brought up. And by then, I had already known a couple things that people have told me, but I'm not one to trust what everyone else tells me. I need to see it physically by myself to believe anything, to know something like that. This girl immediately went into the relationship that she was in at the time. She was saying that the guy was emotionally, physically, and mentally abusive to her, saying that the kid, he didn't want the kid that he at the time thought was his, and just went into all this crap and everything. And I felt bad for her at the time, but I don't feel bad for her anymore, because she added me on Facebook not too long after, and I noticed that she would constantly post. One day she would say that she's happy with the guy that she was with at the time, same person she was talking to me about in the office, and she would say she's so happy with him, she can't wait to have their baby, all this stuff, and they're having a beautiful family, all this stuff and everything. And I was genuinely happy for her. Like, I thought that she was a genuinely happy person. I thought that they got help and everything. No. The next day, the very next day, legit the next day, I go on Facebook. He's a cheater. He's a drug addict. He pops pills. He stole from his company. He's a dirtbag. Can't believe I ever trusted him. He can go have his Thai-ho girlfriend, and all the girls on there are disgusting. This girl was going nuts. So I thought it was just one of those one-time breakups, and that was that. Nope. The very next day, I am so happy that I have him back, and he chose me over that disgusting girl in Thai. All this crap. The day after, he's disgusting. I can't believe I ever trusted him again. And at this point, I was just like, girl, you need to chill out. Like, it was ridiculous. Like, I could not go on Facebook one day without seeing her confusion on it. Like, so if you're one of those people, bottom line, stay off Facebook. No one needs to know about your relationship problems. The only two people who need to know about your relationship problems are you and the person you're in a relationship with. That's it. A couple means two. 1, 2. Dos. Not you, both of you, and then everyone on your Facebook profile. It's ridiculous, because then she continued to bash the guy. Like, even after it was proven that he wasn't the father, she would continuously bash him for being a bad father to the child that she had, who wasn't even his child. Like, it was bad. And now she's gone on a kick to say, I just want a man who will take care of me and my child, who will be a good father to my child, who would do this and this and this. And it's like, if you want that, you need to stop being a hoe. She hasn't stopped. She sleeps around with everybody. Like, it's disgusting. So if you are those kind of people, and if you're in a bad relationship, especially if you have a child, just get out. Be the smarter person and just walk out of the relationship. Because I promise you, no matter what, that child is not going to make... If you think a child is going to make a relationship better for you, it's not. It's going to make it 10 times harder, and it's going to be 10 times harder for you to leave afterwards. I promise you that. Promise you that. So be the smarter person, whether you're the male or the female in the relationship. It doesn't matter. Just leave before things get worse. There are ways to work things out if you are sharing a child together. Trust me. We're not in the age where we need to stay married no matter what. There are ways to get out of it. Okay? Okay, so the next thing is, when I was out in Florida, I had to end a relationship with somebody who I really cared about, and it's unfortunate, but I don't need people like him in my life. He's a dirtbag, and people like him all need to burn in hell. I feel like I let go of somebody who was very, 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 very important to me, and he was for a very long time. But when you steal from my family, you steal from me. So you have no place in my life if you're gonna steal from me. My now ex best guy friend, Jay, we'll call him Jay. My dad is a musician, and he has a lot of instruments at our house out in Florida, and that's his profession. That's what he loves to do. His passion is drumming. So Jay went into my house, stole a bunch of equipment, pawned it, just to get his fix, to pay for his fix of alcohol and drugs. And not just, and not marijuana, for crack and probably heroin, but I know crack was one of them. That's what he does. He stole from my father to get his fix. And he has no remorse about it. He won't apologize for it. He has not repaid my father or bought a new cymbal to replace the one that he had stolen. He does not do anything like that. He just is a piece of shit. And the bottom line I wanted to just put out there was, I understand that, some people do things because they want to try and better themselves. And I know it's awful to kind of justify stealing, but I've heard of people who steal food for their families because they can't afford it and they want to make sure their family are fed. But I've also heard stories of people who see people stealing and then offer to pay for their groceries and do things like that. I can understand that, if it's something like life and death, stealing from a grocery store to make sure that your child is fed, whatever, or family is fed, it's not a good thing to do, but it's a reason, it's a value reason to do it. But when you're stealing just to get your fix of alcohol and drugs, I really feel like you should just burn in hell. Like, I really feel, I just hate you. I hate anyone like that. I hate drug addicts, period. And Jay is a drug addict. He has no ambitions in life. He has no goals in life, nothing like that. He's not a person that I need in my life. I feel like a lot of people stick those kind of people in their lives because they feel bad for them. But once you look past feeling bad for them, you're going to look at somebody, you're going to look at that person and be like, wow, they're doing nothing for me. Positive, in a positive way in my life. And it was so easy for me to let go of it because I don't need someone like that, especially who's going to steal from my father who did so much for them. Like, my father would bring Jay money and food to school so he had food in his stomach. Like, he went out of his way. My dad considered Jay to be a stepson. Not even a stepson. He was a second son. Like, that's how it was. And Jay decided to steal from him. Because Jay's a piece of shit. So, that's that. So if you have any friends who, try to get you to take things from your parents so you can give them money to do things, they're not real friends, and I guarantee you when you're not around, or if you go to the bathroom and your parents are home, they will be the first ones to go to your parents' room and snoop around and steal shit. Take negative people like that out of your life. You don't need that in your life. I promise you, you can find so many better friends than that. People who don't do things like that are much better than people who do. So yeah, that is my lesson for you guys today. Choose better friends. And know when to cut your losses with somebody who obviously has issues. So, I'm sorry if this video was depressing for you guys today, but I feel like I needed to get some things out, and I feel like this is the only way that I can accurately get things out, and I feel much better now because I got it all out and I vented and everything, so that's that. But I'm going to go, I have to get ready for work, and I want to at least take an hour nap before work because I'm a tired girl. So, I will have a review, and I actually have a couple videos coming up because I have my Buzz Agent kit coming in soon, and I have also another Influencer Vox box coming in. So I am excited for those two. And the Vox box, I've been hearing, I haven't seen anything, I haven't seen any of the spoilers. I'm fairly certain has a lot more beauty products, so I'm excited to see what we get. Alright, so I will see you guys later in another video. Stay tuned for those videos coming up for the Vox boxes and Buzz Agent, and I will see you guys later.